Hey, welcome back to another episode of Talk Time with Yazzy. It's Yazzy and
Lala.
period. We're gonna do episode 6, and it's gonna be about being comfortable in your own skin. And I just want to start it off with like just a statement because I feel like it's like just a clear overall statement. So I feel like so many of us spend like years trying to fit into a box that we aren't built for. Like, does that make sense?
hmm
But I feel like being comfortable in your own skin helps you feel like the real freedom that we're all like kind of searching for. So that's what I kind of want to open it up with. Go ahead, La.
And I was just sitting here, kind of when we were talking beforehand, is just kind of looking at like when you Google and when you look up like what does that look like, right? Or being comfortable in your own skin, or what is it? If you look up the definition, what would that be? And it says a state of self acceptance. Con. Oh, can reading today? Read much? Content with one's identity, appearance, and personality. So basically, it's just content in who you are and being and walking in that, which is a daily battle. It's every day. It's not like one day you just I'm comfortable in my skin. Like no, that's a
Right.
daily. That's a when we always talk about like self talk and positive talk. That's a daily thing. Um, that everyone does. It doesn't really matter about. It's not even a size thing.
Yeah.
It's the person. It's what you're going through and what we're today. I was talking about like what other people project onto you. So
Hmm.
when they see that confidence, how they try to like dim your light or make you feel a certain type of way because they don't like them.
Right.
I had one of those incidents today, kind of out of nowhere. What was funny, so we'll tag that on at the end.
Right. And y'all ain't ready. Okay. Y'all ain't ready. And we gonna make some merchandise off of it. I ain't even playing.
Yes, we are. But it was definitely just saying that's a daily thing that everybody has to go through, not just women, not just your color, your skin, not just your gender, any of those things. It's everyone. So I don't know, you have to take it away.
Well, I
Let's
do want to
go.
add on though to the clip at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Just they don't know about the people that grew up around like brothers or like in families that like y'all literally roast each other for fun. For
Right.
for yo, we don't got cable, but we got each other. So
Right.
when you
Right.
try, come on, you could never. Like
No,
that
you could never.
just
Don't come for us unless we send for you. Okay.
exactly. But that's all I wanted to say for that. But getting into the topic, being comfortable in your own skin, we just wanted to like pretty much just open it up to a question. The one I want to start with is, when was the last time you felt at peace with exactly who you are?
Well, and you're asking me right now.
Yes, I'm
Let's
asking you.
see.
I'm asking you.
There's no one else here.
You're like,
Um,
hello.
the last time I felt comfortable and at peace, you know what? The last time I felt comfortable and was at true peace is when I ended my engagement.
Oof.
And I say that because once again, I'm a woman of a particular age, and in that, it's like people are like, "Oh, you're a certain age. You should have this, and this, and this." And you should be this way. Once again, trying to put me in the box that Yazzie talked about earlier.
Right.
Um, but and even that person that I love dearly was like, "Well, you're going to be embarrassed if we break off this engagement. Well, your family's gonna."
Uh,
And when I stood on that, it was like, I don't care.
clock it.
I don't care what anybody thinks about me. This is not right, and I'm not moving forward to fit in somebody else's box of what my life should look like.
Yep.
Right. So I think that's the when I stood up, I felt better. Even though yes, I was sad that we broke up. Yes, I was sad the engagement was over. But I felt so confident and like beautiful and like just like, yes, I am woman, hear me roar. Okay, Lala.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I felt so much confidence in you nobody's opinion matters about my life. So you want me to sit up and be married with kids, 9 to 5 and miserable?
Okay.
because it makes you feel better.
Mm,
No, not at all. I'm no longer, and I have done that before. Where I'm like, I'm trying to make this box look good.
right.
I'm trying to make everything look happy and good, and everybody's smiling. Make sure you got on your Vaseline, like everything. We're all shiny and pretty. You know what I mean?
You have to explain the Vaseline for, you know.
Oh, well, one thing about like brown households, I would say black households, but brown households as well. Like you know that you love when you walking around shiny from Vaseline, right? Your skin is shining,
Shiny.
shining. But that's like an
Yes.
ongoing thing. Like and most people say you must live with your grandma because your face is shiny.
Okay. Yes. Especially that forehead.
Yeah. But like I said, yeah, just bringing that together and just like looking like everybody wanted me to look. And sometimes I tried. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was like I am the single woman with all these kids. What do that look like? Or even dating. Like, oh my goodness, no one's gonna want me because I have all these kids. Even though our situations is different, even though I got my kids in different ways, no one knows that
Right.
from the outside looking in.
Right. I was
But I
about to
had to
say,
realize
you saying it like, why you got all these people are going to be like, because you slept with. No, she
that
didn't.
and
She.
my kids, the running joke is that my children think that's funny. So, they'll ask people, well, why your mama 10 years older than you? And they be like, mind your business. Like, no, tell them.
Right, right,
Tell them
right,
that you're adopted. You know what I mean? But,
right,
also, it doesn't matter. This is our story.
right.
This is my family. This is our story. And once
And
again,
y'all
if
need a TV show.
we do, and if this is my family and my story, the man that comes into this should be ready for making it to be our story. And if my story makes you uncomfortable, this is not the story for you.
Exactly.
But in general, if my story makes you uncomfortable, then you're not the friend for me. You're
Yep.
not the pastor for me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're not those things for me. Maybe for someone else,
You're
but
not
I'm
the
not going
mechanic for me. No, I'm just kidding. You're like,
to
what?
right. Right, facts, okay? Facts. You're not the gardener for me, sir. You judging my family. Um but yes, just saying that I am no longer in my 40s, my years on earth.
I'm screaming. Like it, like it.
My years on earth, I will no longer sit in anybody else's box but my own.
Period. Dang. I'm like, how do I follow that up? I'm
Girl,
going.
the fabulousness of Yazzie is to be odd.
Stop.
So let's
Stop.
go. Stop it.
No, I feel like for me,
The
when
last
was the
time you felt
last
this way.
time I felt at peace with exactly who I am? That's hard because I feel like I'm always like learning more about myself just
Mm-hmm.
because like I feel like I was in such a childhood that's like this is like again the box like this is who you need to be and you better not look or
Correct.
think. Yeah, I better not catch you dreaming.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? So I'm like, okay. And now that I'm like, oh, okay, I'm an adult. I
Mm-hmm.
have a good support system. I have great friends. All of these things and I'm like, oh, like I could really like I'm already my authentic self, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like there's also like like Inside Out the movie and how
Mm-hmm.
there's like different islands. I
Yep.
feel like I'm starting to like grow different islands and like they're starting to light up. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know this about myself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I would say like the last time will probably be just like recently when I got my hair done. I truly believe in like, how they be like, your hair is your crown. And like
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I got it done. And it's not even like crazy. It's just like they're like the twist, and it's not like just like a wig or something. It's
Yeah.
not all my hair, but it's like even more makes me like, okay, I need to start my lock journey, and I'm like super
Right.
excited for it, and I'm like about to take on this new journey of like moving. So I'm just like, this is a lot of like getting out of the box. So
You
I
are,
was,
yeah. I can see that bloom. Like you
yeah.
like you say the what I want to say. I don't want to use the reference of an onion, but like the bloom. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
the layers is coming off that needs to come off. The petals that need to be there is staying, and the roots that need to grow is growing.
yeah, and that's crazy
Hmm.
because like I'm like I be thinking about like where I came, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, and I'm not gonna say names or nothing, but there's definitely people in the family that I'm like, I could have went this way.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah,
thank you, God. And that's why I'm like making sure I'm getting up and I'm praying because it changes. Okay. My skin is glowing. I'm glowing. Lord is giving me extra kisses on a daily basis. And hallelujah. That's all I gotta say.
right. Well, yeah, and like I said, I have definitely seen the evolve. That's not the right word. What is going on with me today? That lady really messed me up. When y'all hear it at the end, y'all gonna get it. The evolution of
Yes.
Yasmina and just growing up. And it's really, I've said this plenty of times, but it's really a sight to see. Like I said, she inspires me sometimes, and I know I inspire her at moments as well.
Absolutely. All the time, not
Um,
just moments.
so it's like with me even learning at my particular age, learning from you and learning to love no matter what, it's cool to learn from a younger generation, and I think I've taught you more or less how to love, you know what I mean,
Yes.
and saying, hey, you okay now, I've been here for a while.
Yeah.
You don't need to know how long I've been here, but I've been here for a while. And uh, I just want to, guide her and help her, but once again, it goes both ways.
Oh, you gonna make me get all emotional. I'm like, you gonna make me get in my little soft girly voice. You not
That's
can't be
silly.
doing that. No, just
Not for free, not for free.
not for free. No, gotta keep my arm strong. Remember that strong arm you can lean on, baby. Come on now.
That's right, that's strong arm.
Oh my gosh. Woo. But I would say another good thing like I want to bring up is like we talk a lot about like what it means and like why it matters, but I want to say like how to get there for people, I guess, like just giving them advice and feedback because yeah, we're all on our own journeys and things like that. So I just want to like open it up to like what would be I don't know, something people can do on a daily basis to kind of get them in the mindset of being like, okay, self-love
Yeah.
like how you're saying before you have to do it daily.
And well, when I get up in the morning, like we always talk about whoever your God is, that's not for us to judge, but I always get up and say, thank you, Lord, for this day. Order my steps. Please put me in a path to where I'm going positively and all that. But also talking to myself, today's going to be a good day. So sometimes I wake up and I'll be in a mood, but I
Mm,
have to tell myself this is going to be a good day. I'm going to block all negativity. Um, I woke up just this morning, it looked like somebody hit me in my eye.
stop.
Okay,
Yeah, right when you
it,
FaceTimed me, I was like, ooh,
it looked like Holyfield came in my room and knocked me out real quick. And I don't know why, but I'm okay. It's probably I have really bad allergies, so that's probably what it was. But anyway, but just even like that could really ruin someone's day that didn't
yeah,
have that confidence in themselves, right?
yeah.
I'm not going outside. I'm like, I went right outside
And did
in my outfit, Miss Ma'am, at
stay
the end,
tuned.
right? But it's like just doing that stuff that you loving you for you, telling yourself, you look beautiful today. You look beautiful today with this jacked up eye.
Okay.
Okay? You look beautiful today with whatever it is. And just feeding yourself that love because no one can love you like you. Right.
Mm,
So that's waking up with that. Your prayer time, your meditation time is important.
yes.
Even if it's the 15 minutes when you moms and whoever, not just moms, anyone, when you washing your face and doing your makeup and brushing your teeth,
Yes.
taking that, using that time. I have even been doing that time when I'm brushing my teeth. I'm trying to love myself more and do more workouts and stuff. I do squats while I'm brushing my teeth because that's a part of now me loving myself. I need to be here
Okay.
longer for my kids. I need to be here longer for the man that's supposed to sweep me off my feet or woman. Look, I'm not discriminating no more. But
Girl, you better stop because you about to have them in these DMs and you know you playing. She is not ready for that, so don't even.
but But just mentally getting myself to where I need to love myself in everything. The way the food I put in my body, the drink I put in my body, the people I
Okay.
put around my body, all of
Yes.
that starts in the morning and making that choice of I'm gonna choose me. You
Yep.
have to choose you. Then you choose it, your kids and everything else, but you have to choose you because if that's all you have is your kids have you, you have to feed into yourself positivity and love.
Mm, mm.
Yazzie,
Girl.
you so funny. You act like I'm so deep.
You, I'm not acting, girl. It's the truth. I'm telling you, there's gonna be a bunch of people listening to this, like, just like me. This is live reaction. I'm giving that raw. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I get you. Like, I totally agree. Like, that's one of the things I do. Is like really talking to myself. Like, I feel like I've said that throughout the podcast
Hmm.
because, like I said, I said it in the last one. I
Yeah.
said I hype myself up before I take a selfie. And it's the same thing in the mirror. When I'm like doing my skincare, I'm like, ooh, like I'm glowing even more than yesterday. Like,
Yes.
and I gas everybody up I be around. Like, I try to spread that love. If I see somebody, I'm like, girl, you did that.
I was just about to say that. Pour that onto others. You don't
Yes.
know how good you are to feel when you see somebody else smile.
Yep.
And when you be like, girl, look at that outfit is eating. Look at you. Sir,
Yes.
you look good. I was a man that was walking down the street and Scottsdale. He had on a purple shirt. I said, you wearing that purple? I
Right.
yelled out the car. He had this big old smile on his face.
Okay. But
Like,
yeah, okay, purple shirt.
right.
Yes. That's like, you see me, I see you. If nobody else told you, I see you.
Exactly. And you feel better about yourself pouring into others.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like one of the things I saw while I was on like social media, because like how we were saying last week in the podcast was just about like your social media and changing your algorithm and all of that. It was funny because like, I changed mine, and I, like I said, I try to listen and see more positive things, especially with like all the crazy things that have been happening in the world. One of the things that stuck with me was like just changing like I'm not enough to I'm learning and growing. And I was like,
That's really good.
I was like,
Hmm.
dang, that's deep, because it's really like that's really all you need to do in life. Nobody knows everything. And as long as you're willing to know that and be open to it, it's like
Hmm.
you always gonna have that open mindset. And that's like a beautiful thing to have to me.
Hmm.
But I would say like something I did want to start doing for myself is just getting like those sticky notes and putting them on the mirror, or even like using those, what is it? It's like the dry erase markers, and like
Hmm.
writing on the mirrors and stuff, and then like leaving notes and all of that. So I was like wanting to do more of that and just spreading that around like my house, because I do live with other people, and they ain't got it as much as I do. But I definitely want to give that to them, for them to walk out the door and be like, it is going to be a great morning. Because sometimes I wake up and I'm like, what it do? Like, I'll be waking up at 5 in the morning,
Hmm.
and then, I'll be doing my prayers. And then I be up, and I do be waking the house up sometimes. And they be like, oh my God. And and it hit different, because even if I am like, good morning, they're like, why are you up? And granted, like, I have to be at work by 7:30, and I'm also like more of a person that I feel like you should be up in the morning. And
Hmm.
it does, like, it allows me to like pray, it allows me to do my skincare and all of that. So it's definitely like, I don't know, I feel like setting a routine for yourself
Hmm.
helps so much also with like the mental health, and
Yeah.
just like the overall aspect of wanting to have peace. Like you said,
Hmm.
having time, 15 minutes meditating, learning how to multitask and adding multiple things in for self-care. Like you said, brushing your teeth and squatting. I'm like, okay. When you said that, I said, now I know I'm just standing there. I could do a couple jumping jacks, maybe, and I might choke. So I won't do that. I wouldn't suggest that. But a squat or two, okay,
Hmm.
I could bust down,
We
you
know.
know. So that's great.
Yeah,
What?
but definitely. Nothing you ain't catching. It's fine. They'll catch it. They'll hear it.
Catch what?
Yeah, it's fine. It's
You
fine.
gonna have me replay it?
I know it's okay.
I didn't hear you, girl.
If you caught what I said, put it in the comments down there so she can see it. But yeah, you're right. And like I said, I do that too. I had to catch myself. Like this morning, I got up really early, and even the way I woke up the kids was different because I got up on time. I was just talking about that
Yep,
last week about I can't be yelling at them that we running late, and I slept an hour over. Like it ain't like they were supposed to get themselves up.
that's true.
So
Yep,
I got up early. I woke the kids up. They were just like, "Oh, good morning." I'm like, "Good morning." They looking
yep.
like, "What? You ain't yelling? No. Good morning." Even waking my other daughter up, I got everybody ready, and then I woke her up. Look, everybody's ready. You have 30 minutes to get ready. And she was
Period.
like, "Oh, hi, mom." Like it was a different feel. So,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna do my best to even have them start their day off. Not rushing. Now we ain't gonna be perfect. We ain't gonna be on time. Every day.
yeah.
I'm sure. It's six of us to get ready at one time.
Ugh,
But
yeah,
just setting that, just the good mornings and the trying to get myself up on time, and this is my responsibility, and taking that on and making sure that my house moves accordingly and in peace.
right.
Once again, that's the only place you can control your peace is in your home, because everywhere else you can't control it.
Okay. Oof, that's true. That's something I'm learning every day.
Yeah.
And I feel like, like I said, especially with this world, I feel like when I walk out, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yes.
And that's something I'm learning to be like, okay, hey, I have to still live my life
Mm-hmm.
and find a way to be at peace because it's like a whole nother thing. Like, I'm like, I have never felt this way. And it's like, I know I'm not the only one in America that feels like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, dang, what we doing? Like,
Yes.
what could we do? Like,
Yeah.
but we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there now.
No, that'll be
But
another podcast another day.
right. We're not gonna go there. But I did want to say, like, I do like how you said with the whole scheduling and like actually executing that because like I said, like with me and I've been doing it these last 2 days and then I've been on time for work these last 2 days and even just having more time to like interact with like my husband in the morning and being like, hey, and like before, us having time before he
Mm-hmm.
gets ready and like leave for work as well. And then like, and so it's just like nicer than it just being like, okay, we can see each other at home right before we're going to bed and like eating dinner and like, you know what I mean? It's like we could actually be like, let's start our morning and end our day with each other like we want to
Mm-hmm.
do.
That's very,
Um,
yeah.
so
That's beautiful.
it's a blessing because a lot of people don't get to do that. So I'm
That is
trying
true.
to take it while I can. You know what I mean? Um, but one other thing I feel like I want people to start doing and just learning is just like giving themselves gratitude and like thanking themselves for what they're like doing instead of focusing on what they're not doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that's what's been happening for me personally this week. And that was like my own goal for myself. Just because, like, with my move coming, I'm like, okay, what else can I be doing? And then I'm like, oh, girl, you already did like 15 things today, you know?
Yes.
And then I'm
And
still like, okay, well, there's still more hours in the day and the sun is still
look
up.
at you. Whew, look at you preaching. Instead of just appreciating the things that you're doing,
Yeah.
giving yourself some grace.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do that every day with these kids. Like I could be doing this and I could be doing that. And like, but look at the things that you are doing in a day.
Right.
And other people look at what I do for my kids and for work and for my life. And they were like, girl, how do you do it? I was just talking to one of my cousins today. And they were like, I don't know how you do it with five other people. And I only got two.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then I'm like, but I could be doing so much more. But could you? Like you're doing a lot. And really stepping back and saying, you know what, you're right.
Mm,
Thank you, me. Thank you, Lord, for giving me, these opportunities to do these things. Thank you for giving me the mindset to want to do these things.
right.
So yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. Give yourself that grace. Step back and look at what you're doing.
Mm, you get it. Maybe it's at first I'm like I want to say
You
I'm like
get
maybe
me.
it's because the family we come from, but I'm like nah. I feel like that's the thing. But and I'm not even just gonna say like women. I feel like in general, like people do that. Like they don't realize like how much they do in a day because we're just so like go 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 go.
Yeah.
It's either you got it or you don't.
Right. And we compare ourselves to others.
Yes.
Instead of looking at our race, we look at other people's races.
Yeah,
And that's the problem too. Where then you're just like, "Ugh, I should be once again, like I said, I should be having a husband by now."
right.
Yeah,
And then we forget how like unique and like we are as individuals. Like
right.
our own childhood, our own like blood, our own bodies. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we don't think about all the little things that like how different we are from the person next to us. We're literally like that person is the same race as me. That person has the same hair as me. That person has we should be in
Exactly.
the same age. So I should be where this and it's like we definitely don't have the same childhood. We definitely don't have the same family. We definitely you know what I mean? So it's like there's all these little things and I feel like when people take a second and they're like, you know what? I'm genuinely proud of the progress I have because I feel like every year I'm growing as a person. And I feel like when people start to realize that, it's like, dang, you can find your own peace with just that, honestly.
Yep. Yep. You better preach now. Now you preach. Now it's church up in here.
Stop, stop. Don't gas me too much.
I got to get the little shawl. Getting
Oh
hot.
gosh, no,
Woo.
stop. I'm telling you, I told you he been kissing me extra. I told you. Oh my gosh. No. Well, before we wrap it up, is there anything you want to add? Because I did want to like leave them with a challenge, but I'm gonna let you do your ending.
You know what? How about we ask people what their affirmations are? Or
Ooh.
building those affirmations, whether it's in the morning, at night, or even during the day. What are your
Okay.
affirmations? How do you talk to yourself? How do you coach yourself?
Okay.
And if you can't tell me how you coach yourself, how would you coach others? Because sometimes we can pour out to others, and sometimes it's hard to pour into ourselves. So just let us know your affirmations and what you do in the morning, or what you could start doing. Challenge yourself.
I like that. I like that. Okay. That's the challenge y'all are getting from Lala and from Yazzy. This week, I want y'all to stand in front of the mirror and then name three things you love about yourself. You know, because I saw this video that I like sent to Anthony and it was literally like super cute. It was so cheesy, but it was super cute. And it was like the man was like making his girl look in the mirror and he was all like, say all the things you like about yourself. And then she only said like a few things and he's like, keep going. And he like literally made her say like a whole thing. And I'm not gonna lie, the way he was saying it was like a little, you know, a little spicy. But nonetheless, it was still like, okay, like that's how I should be talking to myself and how also my man should be talking to me. But
Yes.
you get what I mean? Like it's like you could definitely do that stuff to yourself and that's just the challenge I wanted to leave y'all with. And also, before we leave, remember being comfortable in your skin is not about being perfect. It's about being at peace and letting me tell you peace looks good on everyone. Anyways, that's what I want to end with. This is Yazzy Yaz. And
Lala.
and don't forget to stay tuned for the audio at the end, y'all.
All right then, Nana.
Oh God, bye, y'all.
I just went to Safeway. Let me tell you what this old ass lady just told me. No offense to
What?
anybody old, but let me tell you what she just said to me. Now I have on a white crop top tank shirt and some jogging pants. That's it. Nothing offensive. I'm walking in the aisle and I'm getting some macaroni and cheese, some thick like my thick ass do, okay? And I going down the aisle and it's a man and me and her. And I guess the man was looking at me and she looked at me and was like, "You need to put a shirt on."
Ooh,
Excuse me? I said, "You was just mad because you could never."
ooh,
How
ooh.
do you what? And the guy just started laughing. I'm like,
Wait,
why?
was the
And I
guy
asked
with
her,
her or was he just another
no, he
dude?
was just in the aisle. And I said,
Period.
he was like, what would make her think it was okay to say that? I said, look at her. You tell me.
Wait, what she
But
look
once
like?
again, old, old white lady, just old, just white hair, just old white lady. She was disgusted by my big black beautifulness, walking around in my belly shirt,
Clock it.
embracing who I am and loving me.
Uh,
You could never. I'm sorry that you're upset,
uh,
Clara.
stop.
I'm sorry that you're upset, Clara. Okay?
Stop.
And I was like, what would make her think she could say that? I said, look at her. There's nothing else.
Girl, and if I was there with you, Now I would have like, woman, because you know I would have been more naked than you,
And yeah,
and
yes,
she would have
I
hate
was
to
like,
see us coming.
oh my goodness, I was like the caucasity.
Not the caucasity, please. That needs to be a shirt. I'm telling you. Oh my
I'm like,
gosh. Yeah, that.
I couldn't even believe. I said, let me just keep walking before I show this lady what she won. Like, I don't
Oh,
want to
two
disrespect
piece
nobody because
combo. No.
I'm not trying to disrespect
Hey,
nobody's
La.
nana.
La. She
But
want a two-piece combo that go along with your mac and cheese you was finna
correct,
get.
and she was like, if you keep playing with me, you was gonna get a 2-piece spicy. Okay,
Okay.
girl. I said, let me
Okay. And
stop.
with
I ain't
all
trying to.
that ass you got, she would have got some biscuits too.
Look, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody's Mima, but somebody
Okay,
need to go to
stop.
Safeway where I live at and go pick up Mima, okay?
Oh, oh,
You need to put a shirt on.
y'all welcome.
Shirt section. What?
Cause she could never.
You could, in your dreams, you could never.
Uh,
Not even in real life, Miss Clarabelle. Not even in the
uh,
1950s, you could never.
Carabelle, now she has a whole last name. Oh
Look,
my god.
not even in the 1950s, you could never. You're
Oof.
absolutely right.
Oof. You ate her to the flow.
Oh my
Delicious.
goodness. I was like, I can't believe she. What? What made
Uh,
you part your ashy lips to
ah,
say something to me like that?
You're taking me out. You're taking me out. You're taking me out. You're taking me out. Ashy lips. You got me right now. Like, let me apply my lip oil.
You was, and we definitely need to talk about how disrespectful sometimes elderly people can be. Because that was
Oof.
very disrespectful. I said nothing to her. I even smiled when I walked past her, and she looked like she was disgusted. That I was even like, I didn't speak to her, but even acknowledging that she was there, I was disgusting her.
Mm. Girl, you know you gonna have to take a picture of what you look like, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They
And I'll be
show the
like,
people the goods.
I bet she'll never say nothing to another black girl with a crop top again.
She probably will.
She probably will. The caucasity.
That
The caucasity.
stop. We,
The
you know what?
caucasity.
We gonna have to make a shirt.
The
Yeah.
caucasity. The
Yep.
caucasity is real. Okay.
Oh my gosh. We gonna get canceled before we even start.
Even start. I didn't, like I said, I didn't mess with Clarabelle. Clarabelle came up to me. So once again, if you in my
Clarabelle,
area and you and you know where I live, come get me, Ma, from from
please.
the shopping from the shopping the shopping fast Safeways and tell her to sit down. It's time for her to take her medicine
Okay.
because she
Ooh.
out here talking like she back in the day.
Ooh. Dang. Mimo.
Girl, that threw me. I said, let me call Yazzie. Let me finish. Let me get out of here because I got a meeting in a few minutes. Let me call Yazzie and let her know.
Oof.
Just to be a black woman in America, I ain't did nothing to nobody.
Mm,
I can't even wear a tank top in my size.
please. I can't wait for you to show the people. They
I put a
ain't gonna
shirt on.
they ain't gonna
Put
know
a
what to
bra on,
do.
me, ma.
Oh,
Put a
now
bra. Put
now
a.
stop. She ain't have no bra on.
No.
Long titty. No, I was no, she didn't.
Girl, I was done. I was like, am I being punked? Where's Ashton Kutcher?
Stop.
Am I being punked?
Stop.
What's happening here?
What's happening? Anyways, let me not. Um, tell the people how you want to close that that emotion, that rawness.
I am very disappointed in America, and I'm very disappointed in how that lady acts. And maybe I should have handled it better. I didn't cuss at her. I didn't even raise my voice. I just let her know that you could never. So if you could never, I would stop talking to people out of turn. If you could never, stop talking to people out of turn and stop being jealous of people because they're living in who they are. That be the problem. You can't do the things that other people do, so you get upset and you get mad and you want to talk about them or snicker at them or talk about them in the mall. Don't be mad because you stuck with being who you are, and they living in who their being of who they are and what they are.
That
Amen.
hallelujah. And will the choir say amen? I was kidding.
Amen. That part.
And on that note, I also want to add the irony was she was at the store and we were going to start recording literally our next podcast episode.
Correct.
And it's literally about being comfortable in your skin.
You know what? Look at God. Look how things align up. It just aligns.
Oh my god. See, look at that. Anyways, stay tuned.
Have a good day, y'all.